We are live. Welcome in, everyone. TV Sports is on the air, and we are back with the RXFL. We are kicking off week number 5. Can you believe it? We've made it to week 5, and we're going to bring you a Thursday night football action, so about a 1-hour stream or so here. And on Thursday night football, we have the Houston Voyagers coming in at 2-2. Going up against the London Bulldogs, who have a disappointing for them 1-2-1 record, 2 losses and a tie. People had them pegged, when you look at their roster, people had them pegged as an early favorite to win the whole thing, to win the inaugural RXFL championship. Man, they are in a struggle right now. You see where they are. They are in 3rd place, just behind the Brooklyn Beats, who we saw got blown out on Monday Night Football to end week number 4, and the London Monarchs, who are sitting at 2-1-1. So the division very much there for the taking, but they are ranked 21 in the league. Maybe we should start doing like college football rankings. Should we do that? So the 21st ranked London Bulldogs, representing the American North, will be going up against the 2nd place Houston Voyagers, 15th ranked Voyagers, and they are 2-2, trying to catch up to the undefeated Austin Armadillos. Meanwhile, the Tennessee Oilers and the North Florida Cheetahs still looking for their first win in the American South of Houston, Austin, Tennessee, and North Florida. So, as we said, welcome in. You guys have seen the Voyagers. You guys have seen the Bulldogs before. So you should be used to the teams by now if you have been watching our XFL action. So, without further ado, number 15 versus number 21. Let's jump into it. We got to take control of, we'll pick Houston or London here, I suppose, and we will jump into it. London Bulldogs will be the home team. This is the Thursday night football game. As you guys know, we do the Thursday night game, and we do 2 of the Sunday games, whether it be afternoon and I guess the noon game and then the afternoon game, and then we play the Monday night game. So we're starting off Thursday night football here, so short week for the both of them here. Should we go a little gray here or blue? There's going to be a lot of blue in the game. Let's check out what we got on the London side of things. I think they can wear. Yeah, that'll be fine. I think that works. All right, let's do it. Houston and London. So this is I don't know the time difference it would be for a game in London for Thursday night U.S. time, but a long trip for the Voyagers here to play the Bulldogs. And Troy Polamalu, he's already got 17 tackles on the year. Landon Collins with 27 tackles, and the INT. Nick Buakante with his numbers on the screen that you saw there. 18 tackles and interceptions. Singletary at 23 tackles. And here we go. Bulldogs, Voyagers. No music. No music here. We don't want to get the copyright hit. But there's the beautiful London Bulldogs Stadium here. Voyagers coming into this one 2-2. They had a bit of a quarterback controversy too, as last time we saw the Voyagers, they were starting Boomer Esiason over Troy Aikman. Of course, Troy Aikman's got the Super Bowls. He's got the pedigree versus Boomer. But they went with Boomer. He ended up getting taken out in the game, and they put Troy Aikman in. But looks like it's going to be Boomer here. And there's Otis Taylor. How about that? 112 yards, a touchdown on the year. Art Powell lined up back to receive the kick. And we are about to be underway in London. How you guys doing today? It's Thursday night football in virtual world. But in In real life, it is Wednesday night. It's AEW night. We're going to be checking that out right after this. So, like I said, about an hour stream here. And we are underway, week 5 of the RXFL, kicking off Relocation Football Legends. The RXFL. And there's a look at Boomer Esiason. The 4 touchdowns, 4 picks on the year. 647. And I know we got a lot of new guys joining us here on YouTube. A lot of football fans, but guys have been watching us from overseas. So here's your London team for you. And hopefully this is maybe an opportunity you guys can see football for the first time if you haven't seen it before. And I encourage you to get into the games. You can learn some of the players, some of the legend players we used to have in football. Handoff to Armstrong. And he's not going to get anywhere. It's Otis Armstrong, loss of 2 yards. And it looked like Richard Dent made that tackle for a loss. So already starting off with negative plays here for the Voyagers. 2nd down and 12. Esiason dropping back, and we'll go for the screen pass. And it will barely get past the line of scrimmage. Fred Jackson was the recipient there. And a look at your Voyagers, if you don't remember from the last time we saw them. You Otis is on the team. Houston Voyagers. 3rd down and 10. So they got back those 2 yards that they lost on the first play. Esiason dropping back, and he is going to float it out there, and not going to be enough for the first down. Reception brought in by John McKay. And that is it. Quick 3 and out for the Voyagers. On to punt this one away, Brian Barker. That one will bounce in play. Lawrence is going to end up picking it up, and he's going to end up getting a bunch of positive yards out of that. So letting it bounce, picked it up, and here comes starting quarterback of the London Bulldogs, Peyton Manning. Peyton by God Manning. He's back at it, and he's a big reason why this London Bulldogs team, they said they had one of the most explosive offenses in the RXFL. Hadn't really shown it yet. Behind Peyton Manning, lined up there, number 35, Emmitt Smith. And the give to Emmitt Smith, and there goes Emmitt Smith. How about that? That's the explosive offense we were expecting out of these London Bulldogs. A lot of hype around this team. Slow start, had the tie in week 1. We saw them lose a couple of weeks ago. Manning dropping back, and incomplete. He had Michael Irvin in his sights, and I believe that was Mike Singletary. Yes, it was Singletary. I got the delayed replay here on YouTube that I'm looking at. So 2nd and 10 for Peyton Manning. Dropping back, and Manning finds a wide open Ozzie Newsome. 1st down Bulldogs. So 2 out of 3 plays. Very successful there. You see Troy Polamalu. Cannot mistake that long hair. A couple of the games coming up at the bottom of your screen. The Benjamins and the Aviators. The give to Emmitt Smith. And another terrific run by Emmitt Smith. 31 yards already on 2 carries. Someone's got to win there between the Egyptians and the Cougars. My goodness. The Shamrocks and the Huskies have a date up in Toronto. The Pittsburgh Sting looking for their first win. 1st and 10. Play action fake. And boy, nothing really open. And Manning just gets rid of it. Rewind that back. Who was even open for poor Peyton Manning on that one? Nobody could get open. He was able to toss that one away. That ought to be a good one. The Monarchs and the Armadillos. I think we talked about maybe playing that one. I think that's one of the ones we are going to play. Peyton Manning dropping back. Pressure on. Ozzie Newsome gets it. And is he able to reach forward and get a first down? Antonio Cromartie, along with Polamalu, getting the stop there. And it is indeed going to be a first down for the London Bulldogs. A lot of Texas teams. You see we got Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, Austin, all in the mix here in the RXFL. San Diego aftershock and the Las Vegas Cardinals. Roddy White on the catch and tried to work his way around there, but he got brought down by Reed. I never did come up with any clever names. We had talked about trying to come up with clever names for the Cardinals and the Vikings, other than just calling them St. Louis and Las Vegas. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe those are the two NFL teams that came over. Peyton Manning is looking for anything, and he just has to eat the sack. He held on to it, but boy, who was open down the field? Leslie O'Neal gets the sack. I don't know if we'll see it on the replay, but holy smokes, there's nobody open down the field. And Peyton was making all his reads. Let's look. Look at how well covered everybody is. I don't know how good of an angle we're going to get to see of it here, but you look at, I mean, everything was pretty much covered down the field. You can really see it there. So, 4th and 18 from the 42. And it looks like London will indeed punt this one away. The legendary Ray Guy on to punt this one for London. And he booms it up, and it will drop out of bounds at around the 22.
Let's go.
So 2 possessions, no points on the board here for the Voyagers and the Bulldogs. Boomer Esiason dropping back. He's going to get rid of it to Jackson. That's all the further he goes. Look at your London Bulldogs. On defense, Smurlast, Williams, Dent, Robinson, Brooks, Bonacante, Claiborne, Collins, Jackson, David. Not only a hyped defense, but a hyped offense, but a really good defense as well for the London Bulldogs. Esiason dropping back, looking for anything there, and he's going to get it in there to Powell. First down, Art Powell. 4-4 is Boomer here in this one. Game Time. Do you guys watch this show, Game Time with Boomer Esiason? Great show. These interviews there. Handoff, Otis Armstrong. Oh, he tried to slip. There was a little bit of a gap where Armstrong was hoping to slip through. And he kind of got the caught behind his line. So it didn't work out for him. 2nd down and 6. And the give is to Armstrong. And he got hit by Landon Collins and company. Down he goes. So 3rd and 5. Blitz is on. Esiason gets rid of it. And it is wide open field. Touchdown. Houston Voyagers. 51 yards. John Mackey. And Houston, again, disappointing. The Bulldog faithful here. This was the team, the red, white, and blue of London, and the favorites to win it all. Trailing again. Peyton Manning, Victor Cruz, Roddy White, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Dexter Jackson, Marcus Allen, Alshon Jeffrey, Ray Guy. I mean, just an all-star list here. And not to say that they're not going to pull this one out, but my goodness, again, the Bulldogs find themselves fighting from behind. Pump fake. The give to Emmitt Smith, and Emmitt Smith dropped for a loss. Mel Renfro. 15 tackles on the year for Renfro as we enter this week 5. 5 out of 16 here in the RXFL. Play action fake. Pressure coming. Manning unable to get it away, and Renfro is back there again. Back to back for Renfro. 3rd and 21 for London. Meanwhile, it's the other London team, the London Bulldogs, that have been impressive here. Manning dropping back, pressure on again, and Manning goes down. Mike Singletary, former coach of the Memphis Express. Oh man, that was a rough drive That was a bad drive for the London Bulldogs. They got to punt it away, and the Voyagers are going to be in great field position here. What is happening to the London Bulldogs? How is this fantastic roster not clicking right now? Powell will get Houston rather, down to the 47-yard line. And that's where they will take over, as quarter one will wind down here in this Thursday night game. Hand off to Jackson. Big opening for Fred Jackson. 15-yard carry for Jackson. Less than a minute to play in this one. Otis Armstrong, not much happening there. That is number 79. That's Fred Williams. Boomer in the gun. Heavy set on the left side here, calling some guys in motion. And Boomer will throw it here. And it's completed to Powell. Powell wrapped up by Derek Brooks. So, boy, you talk about the stacked roster. A lot of the defensive guys from this Buccaneers Super Bowl run. You know, you got Dexter Jackson, you got Derek Brooks, you got Howie Long on this defense. London can't get out of their own way. Third and short. First down, Voyagers. Otis Armstrong. Not much for Otis. Only 4 yards on the ground, but it's enough to move the chains on that play. First and 10. Esiason. Quick pass, completes it. And it's going to be first and goal. Otis Taylor, 7 for 7. Boomer's time. Remember our first game ever in RXFL history is Mexico City and the Chicago Cougars. And there was like not an incomplete pass in that game until week 4. It's like what we're having here with Boomer. Touchdown! Another touchdown, John Mackey. And the Voyagers jumping out to a nice lead here on London. Left Mackey open, and that's all it took. Touchdown. And London once again left to figure it out, and for them it's even worse when you're on prime time. Oh, extra point gonna be no good. That was Martin Gramatica. Speaking of Super Bowl winning Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Gramatica misses the extra point. You guys heard about the football controversy in the USFL? Or maybe those chips in the football are a reason why all those missed kicks happen. What do you guys think? There were a lot of missed kicks. Week 1. There was one by Gramatica. Bit of an opening here for London with that missed extra point. Them to try to make a run here. Cleaner is here. What's going on, Cleaner? I am playing Madden 20. I'm still on Madden 20. So this is Madden 20. Emmett Smith on the carry. And he's going to get brought down by Leslie O'Neal. Yeah, still on Madden 20 here. I don't buy the new game every year. It's once every like 5 or 6 years for me, because they never change from year to year, so what the heck. Second down and 13. Peyton Manning dropping back, and it is completed to Victor Cruz. Oh, Cruz getting pinballed around, man. I got that too, I think. Yeah, well, that's all. If you could buy the game every year, more power to you, but I've mentioned in many of my previous streams that they don't do enough changes year to year other than it's a roster update. So usually about once every 5 to 6 years I buy the new game, and that allows me to play multiple seasons. That's why I'm on season, was it 12 with the Denver Broncos, because I can keep playing on the same game. If they ever introduce the ability to transfer your save file from game to game, absolutely I'd probably buy the new game every year. But the only one that had that was MLB The Show, and they took it out. And I know a lot of people that still have MLB 20 The Show because they took that feature out. So it's like, what the heck? Pressure coming again. A lot of pressure onto Peyton Manning. I am playing NHL 20, making a team. Nice, that's awesome. I was doing the XHL for a while on hockey, but a lot of people weren't really into that, so I kind of dropped it. Maybe I'll go back to it one day, but I was kind of doing my own like 10-team hockey league with legends. But when I did it, it was one of the lower viewed things I did, and people didn't seem to like it. Oh, intercepted by Mel Renfro. He's had a number of sacks. He's got the interception right there. It also has taken a lot of time, more time than I thought it was going to take to make the teams in the creation mode. The creation mode is not streamlined. It's pretty good, but like when you get to where you have to assign the colors, it like doesn't work very well. So you end up having to, like for the goalie, you have to assign like 20 different color slots for home, and it's just got to be 2 time consuming. But if you want to check out those streams, of course, they're in the archives in the XHL section, and maybe if in years from now people see that and get really excited and want me to bring it back, I'll maybe bring it back. I was thinking of doing a series last year, but my storage device had to replace the new one, so I'm doing it last year. Nice, well, that's awesome, man. I want to check out Cleaner's hockey series.
70, Indy.
We had a lot of early good rushing yards from Emmitt Smith, but you just saw at the top of your screen, rushing yards have somewhat died down. Another play wide open as Sammy Watkins. Boomer, 10 of 10. Outplaying Peyton Manning, so he's putting a shoosh, as Chad Gabe would say, on the quarterback controversy in Houston. Especially controversial in Texas to have, loss of yards there, to have Troy Aikman on your team and not let him be the starter over Boomer Esiason. But Boomer just outplayed Troy Aikman in preseason, in camp. Here we go, 2nd and 13. Esiason, pressure coming. Oh, that was the first incomplete as the pressure forced Esiason's pass into the turf. Thank you. Yes, Chad Gable. Shoosh. 3rd and 13. Esiason, pressure coming and knocked away. Good defense by the London Bulldogs. Landon Collins. So Houston will have to punt this one back. Barker, about only his 2nd punt of the game, I want to say. He's aiming for the corner here. And that will go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So, been a struggle for the London Bulldogs. Shutout so far. The interception on the last drive by Peyton Manning. And that one swatted away by Mike Singletary. Look at the numbers for Manning. That's looking like his last year on the Broncos, those numbers. Not good so far.
Just like that. Just like that.
Manning intercepted. Pick 6. Touchdown, Voyagers. Byron Jones. Boy, we had a blowout the last time we played Dallas and Brooklyn. We're going that way again. These primetime games for the hometown team not going so well. As Peyton Manning, he thought he had an open Roddy White, but it was Byron Jones who stepped up and got the pick. So there you have it. Martin Gramatica on to attempt the extra point. He missed the last one. He nails that one, and it is good. 20-0. Voyagers all over the Bulldogs in this one. Not good if you're a London's Bulldogs fan. Not good for the league favorites. Oh. So 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Emmitt Smith in the backfield once again.
He's not gonna get me. Go, Jackrabbit, come on. Shoot.
Man in motion. Give to Smith, and Emmitt Smith immediately swallowed up.
I know you feel that.
My goodness. You can start to hear the boo birds. Can you hear them here in London?
Here we go, here we go.
They can't believe what's happening to the Bulldogs. Emmitt Smith again. Nowhere to go. He was impressive on the first 2 runs. Now look at those numbers, just 17 yards. And the Bulldogs are in danger here. This was the league favorite to win it all. We saw Houston a couple of weeks ago on the stream, too, and they didn't do so hot. They had a quarterback controversy, but there you go. That's the London Bulldogs we were expecting. They're going to say out of bounds. Michael Irvin knocked out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look at it. Peyton Manning still took the hit. Michael Irvin outran Troy Polamalu. And it was, I believe, it was Mel Renfro. I mean, he hit the pylon, but the refs say out of bounds.
Go now. 50, plant.
My goodness.
Ready.
Emmitt Smith gets hit by Polamalu. No touchdown.
You got him. You got him. 90 Wolf. Army.
Emmitt Smith again. Wow. Is London going to get burned? Their best play of the game. They might be held to a field goal here.
60 Pittsburgh.
Do you have a favorite RXFL team yet, Cleaner? One that you might have seen so far. Manning gets rid of it to Victor Cruz, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, London. They're not out of this yet, folks. Boy, Peyton Manning's taking some hits today. Credit to the Voyager defense. They are playing fast and heavy against the London Bulldogs. Oh my God, another missed extra point. That's Justin Tucker. So that's going to keep it at a even game, a 14-point game. So the missed extra point by Martin Gramatica neutralized right there. And kick going out of the back of the end zone. I almost want to make a rule where it's like if you kick it, if you don't kick the ball in play, it's a penalty or something. I don't know how to enforce that. Maybe I can make the other team jump off sides or something like that. Cleaner says London Bulldogs, even though they're definitely not winning the game. Okay, so we got one London Bulldog fan out there. The London Monarchs are doing a lot better than the Bulldogs. They're 2-1-1. They're going to be. I think we're gonna play their game against the Austin Armadillos at some point here in Week 5. Esiason completes it again to Mackey, who tried to stay on his feet.
Come on, fellas.
Houston going for the dagger right now to end the first half.
Mike 58 right there. It's just me and you. It's just me.
Nothing happening there for Otis Armstrong. Derek Brooks. And time will tick down to the 2-minute warning. Voyagers 20, Bulldogs 6 in this RXFL action.
On the ready. 58 for Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. Let's go.
Quick pass by Esiason. Otis Taylor. First down and then some. Bulldog defense having a hard time containing these Voyager receivers. Esiason in the gun once again. He is going to roll out of the pocket, and he's going to take off. Boomer's going to pick up the first down. 13-yard pickup for Esiason. 129. Plenty of coverage here. Esiason to Sammy Watkins. It is caught.
Set 70, Indy.
To the corner of the end zone. Out of bounds, caught by Taylor, but he was out of bounds. Oh, man. Sigh of relief if you're a Bulldogs fan.
Set, ready, 8, read.
3rd and 8 for the Voyagers. Esiason going to the corner again. It's intercepted. It is intercepted. London football. Picked off by Raymond Claiborne. Touchdown saving play. And he had his man in the back of the end zone, Art Powell. Couldn't get enough zip over that football to get it back there. So now the London Bulldogs, they got all their timeouts. They got 50 seconds to make this thing happen. And incomplete. That one was tossed into traffic there. I mean, anyone could do it. It's Peyton Manning, but or the way they've been going in this one. Wide open, Roddy White. And Roddy White has one man to beat, and he's going to do it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Byron Jones. Not enough speed for Roddy White. And the Bulldogs are right back into this one. My goodness. What a play. Cleaner is hyped up for that one. Bulldogs right back in this thing. That was a big, costly interception by Boomer and the Voyagers. Wow. We'll see how the Voyagers play it. I imagine they'll want to just wind this down to the half and try to regroup after, well, he's 20-0 not too long ago. And now all of a sudden,
Here we go. 30 base.
Houston's roaring back. Esiason is in the gun, but he's just going to do the simple screen pass to see if anything can happen here. Yeah, I think Houston's just going to wind this clock on down and get out of the first half. Cleaner says trying to save the Bulldogs. Rowdy with the touchdown. Yes. Final play of the half. And there you go. 20-13. All Voyagers in the early going, but the London Bulldogs, they have life in them. Don't go away, folks. Second half of RXFL action. It is coming your way right now. Here we go. And it's going to be the Bulldogs getting the ball first. Can they tie this game up on this drive? What are we going to be looking at here? There's Peyton Manning. Here on Thursday night. Yeah, taking a few hits. He's been roughed up in this one. He's got the touchdowns late, but definitely Mel Renfro, Mike Singletary. They have made it rough on Manning and on Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith hasn't gotten out of the gates yet either. A couple of early big runs, but he's stalled out there. Emmitt again, and nowhere for Emmitt Smith to go. Wrapped up by Leslie O'Neal. So that's also forcing the Bulldogs' hand as they're constantly in second and long, third and long. They can't get a running game going. First down, Victor Cruz. You're starting to see these big-name receivers start to heat up. 240 on only 8 completed passes tells you how good. I mean, you got Victor Cruz out there. You got Roddy White. You got Michael Irvin. The Bulldogs just waiting to put it together, waiting for things to click for him. Oh, man, that was almost intercepted by Renfro. Ozzie Newsome, he couldn't hang on to it, and then Renfro nearly stole it. You guys see that? Unbelievable. 2nd down and 10. Newsome dropping back to block, and that doesn't do much for Emmitt Smith. 15 yards for Emmitt. It's looking like his Arizona Cardinal days out there. Emmitt cannot get out of first gear. He can't get out of 2nd gear, 3rd gear, any gear. Pressure coming. Manning gets it away, and Victor Cruz loses it. He had his hands on the ball, and he could not hang on to it, and the Bulldogs put a drive together, but they'll have to punt this one away. Ray Guy. Oh, man. Almost got the bounce. So back to Boomer Esiason, who had been near perfect in this game up until the end of quarter number 3, where he threw the ill-timed interception. Esiason completes it to Mackey. He's the MVP so far, is he not? John Mackey. Second down and 3. Otis Armstrong. Big opening there. Armstrong gets the first down. Tripped up by Fred Smerlas. Otis Armstrong definitely having the stronger game of the 2 running backs thus far. And I say a stronger game. He's got 11 yards, but that's still a lot stronger than what Emmitt's been doing. 2nd and 6. Still a close game in this one. Intercepted! Picked off Nick Buonacante. Buonacante with the interception, the linebacker interception, and Esiason has got back-to-back drives with the INTs. He had Art Powell in his sights. All right, big opportunity for London. Here you go. They got great field goal range. They got to come away with points on this drive, whether it be a field goal, whether it be a touchdown. And Manning finds Victor Cruz. Cruz got brought down. Oh, Cruz is hurt. A brief dent in the armor of the London Bulldogs here. Manning gives it to Emmitt Smith, and he's brought down by Julius Peppers and company. A broken collarbone, so Victor Cruz, he's going to be done for a long, long time. However, not a bad replacement. Did you see who was coming in to replace Victor Cruz? It's Alshon Jeffrey, so I mean, still a stacked roster. Play fake, pressure coming, and Manning, he was trying to throw it away, and it got intercepted. Oh my God. With the pressure, Peyton Manning was trying to throw it away, and it got intercepted. Oh man, he was trying to get that out of the end zone. Got to put a little more under that, Peyton. The interception's piling up in this one. Unbelievable. 20-13. No running game to speak of on either end. Richard Dent, along with Smerlas, tackle for a loss. Pretty much the passing game on either side. The only thing of significance. Look at the rushing numbers. Boomer rolling out. And he's going to connect with Delaney Walker. The last time you heard that name, huh? That's what's awesome about the RXFL. You're seeing new teams like London and Houston, and you're seeing the old legends take the field. It's like the big three, but for football. First down, Otis Armstrong.
Come on now, let's go.
Houston continuing to chip away at the Bulldogs.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
They give to Jackson, and Jackson wrapped up by Derek Brooks.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Second down and 8 for the Voyagers. Intercepted. Oh, man, both defenses putting the pressure on these quarterbacks, a.k.a. me. I mean, you're playing against top corners, so it's bound to happen, right? Landon Collins with the INT. And I think part of it's just a combination of pressure on these quarterbacks. They're rushing in with the pressure and a lot of forced throws. And Newsom's going to lose a whole bunch of yards there. Byron Jones sending him back. They're going to say he only lost 1 yard. San Antonio Marshals and the Dallas Desperados. Knocked away again. Mike Singletary. 10 of 21 for Peyton Manning with the 3 INTs. Cleaner says, I'm a hop on Madden create a team. I'm stupid, I haven't played in a while. It depends on what Madden you're playing. If you're playing any of the next-gen Maddens, no. They got rid of the last Madden, and it's you gotta be kidding. The interception party in this game. Mel Renfro. The last Madden that had created team was Madden 12. The best you can do, like what we did here, is they have these relocation teams. I would love to just create a league of my own teams, which I was doing in All-Pro 2K8. But you have to go into franchise mode and relocate a team. There's no create a team in Madden since Madden 12, so we're going on a decade without create a team, which makes many people very sad. It is all defense here in this second half. Neither running game can get going. The passing game is being plagued by INTs. It's going to come down to the survival of the fittest in this one. Remember that old Ring of Honor show, Survival of the Fittest? We should do that in 2K, in our universe mode. We should do a Survival of the Fittest episode of Raw, huh? I have to compile these ideas. Battle Bowl, Raw Roulette, Survival of the Fittest, Base Brawl. 3rd and 9. Esiason. First down, Mackey again. He's got to be up over 150 by now. Let's look at the numbers for Mackey. I'd said over 100. Apparently I don't own Madden 20 because I got it before it went off of EA Play. Oh, gotcha. Well, a few of the other ones, I mean, it's pretty similar to the ones you have. Look at this run by Armstrong. One of the bigger, probably the biggest run of the half so far on either side. Houston's starting to move the ball now. First down, Armstrong.
Let's go, baby. Ready?
Taking a lot of time off the clock are the Voyagers here.
Here we go, D. Hey, just out. It's just me and you.
Just shy of the first down. Otis Taylor for 9. 300 yards in total for Boomer Esiason and the Voyagers in this one. Armstrong is just going to be short, I believe. Nick Buonacante with the tackle there. Armstrong is taken down. Fred Smerlas. 56-yard field goal attempt for Martin Gramatica and the Houston Voyagers. It's a long one. It is no good. Gramatica. Automatica Gramatica not on this night. It's going to come down to the final possession in this game, it feels like. We were going the way of a blowout. A la Dallas and Brooklyn, but all of a sudden it turned into a tight defensive contest. Emmitt Smith, which caused for excitement on an 8-yard run there for Emmitt. We are headed to the fourth quarter, folks. 20-13.
Ready.
Voyagers, Bulldogs.
Ready.
Emmitt Smith. First down, Bulldogs. Emmitt Smith starting to heat up a little bit. They keep pounding the rock with him. Screen pass, Smith. Mel Renfro. How much do I relocate? I don't play Madden as much as I do other games, but I have an understanding of the games. Oh, how do I relocate? Yeah, so you have to go into franchise. It's a 2-season process. You have to go into franchise mode, and you have to. I think in the settings you have to have it as everyone can relocate. Because if you pick a good team, they won't let you move unless you put that setting on. So you have to have it as everyone can relocate. Then you have to get to like week 4 or 5 in the season, and then you can relocate. You can pick to relocate the team, and then you just simply pick who you want to be. And then when you get to next season, then you'll have the new team. If all that makes sense. So pick a team, have the settings on everyone can relocate, and then you have to get to like a certain point in the season. I think it's like week 4 or 5, and then you can choose to relocate your team. 4 interceptions for Peyton Manning, but his London Bulldogs still in this one. 20-13. Almost intercepted by Singletary. Manning had an open man, but just kind of floated it too far. Empty set for Manning. Oh, man, nobody is open, and Manning just throws it away. Holy smokes. He had good protection, but not a single guy open on that play. So 3rd and 10. One more gasp for the Bulldogs. Manning to Roddy White. Are they going to give him the first down? Check the chip in the football. They do. First down, Bulldogs. Hometown fans starting to get rowdy here. Cleaner's starting to get rowdy. Oh, it's a fumble! Holy smokes. Emmitt Smith fumbles the football, but Jerry Smith, no relation, with the recovery. Oh my goodness, Emmitt. What has happened to Emmitt today? They are stacked at the line, or the Voyagers. Check this out. They are stacked. Emmitt Smith. First down. How about the second effort by Emmitt? How about it? I forgot about fantasy team. You talking about like Madden Ultimate Team? I played that like one time on Madden 12, and I didn't get it all. I don't get the fascination personally with all these card games. Obviously 2K22, WWE has that. I don't get it. Some people love it. I don't get it. Emmitt Smith. Well, if you enjoy it, God bless you, Cleaner. 3rd and goal. This is a big business play right here for London and Houston. They're going to pass it. And it's going to be a quarterback sack. Reed gets the sack. He's had a big game today. Peyton Manning. And if you're London, they're saying go for it. What do you think, Cleaner? Go for it or kick the field goal? What's the smarter play? I'm going to let Cleaner make the call.
Set 60 yards.
If he says kick the field goal, I'm going to call a timeout. Play clock winding down. He says go for it. All right, we're going for it. Peyton Manning. Incomplete. Pass intended for Roddy White, knocked down by Byron Jones, and Houston holds. Well, I think he had Roddy White in the back of the end zone. Yeah, he had him. Oh, man. Michael Irvin and Roddy White, man, it's getting chippy now. When you listen all year long to people saying you're going to be the league champs, and you're staring at 1-3 in the face, it'd do something to your team. Richard Dent, he's not having enough of that. Houston's got to stay aggressive though. Incomplete by Taylor. He can't hang on to it. Cleaner says if Roddy was more in front, that could have been complete. Yeah. And maybe that's what Michael Irvin was telling Roddy White. Maybe Irvin, the old vet, was trying to coach Roddy White up. Roddy didn't want no part of it. 3rd and 10. Esiason. Nearly intercepted. It's going to fall incomplete. Jim David was there. Points in the second half here. Ooh, rough punt by Barker. Good Lord. That's going to put the Bulldogs in another great spot. Boy, how many possessions have the Bulldogs had in Voyager territory? They have not been able to take advantage yet. Could this be the drive? Pitching out to Emmitt Smith. And Leslie O'Neal is there. Completed half his passes of Peyton Manning, but credit to this Voyagers defense. They've made it tough on the Bulldogs here today. Thursday night football winding down. Manning. Wide open is Michael Irvin. He's telling Roddy White, look at me, kid. This is how you do it. First and 10. 3 minutes to go here. Not much for Emmitt Smith. Only 32 yards for Emmitt Smith in this one. Who was in the last game that we were playing with on Dallas that had oh God, I can't even remember who it was. On the Desperados rushed for like 200 yards. Chuck Muncie, I believe, if I'm remembering right. There's a difference here. Peyton to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Michael Irvin had one-on-one coverage with Antonio Cromartie, and it fell incomplete. Oh, man. Cromartie beats Irvin, and it's 3rd down and 11 for London. Manning dancing around and couldn't find anybody open, and Mel Renfro takes him down again. Oh my God, everyone was covered so well. The game says go for it. I guess go for it. I don't know, does a field goal do anything at this point? If they make the field goal, you still have to get a touchdown either way. 4th and 21. It's going to be a throw it up situation here. And Manning can't even get rid of the football. The offensive line can't hold. DeMarcus Ware sacking his former Super Bowl compadre. It's going to be down to timeouts now. Peyton was waiting and tried to set up for it, and he went down. So This comes down to this. They at least get a 2-minute warning here. Then they got to burn at least 2 timeouts. Oh, what happened? Broken play there. That was terrible. Howie Long's going to end up getting the sack on Boomer Esiason. That was awful. That was a complete broken play. I don't think Boomer's hanging on to that one very often. That's normally going to be a handoff there, pal. Armstrong. And the Bulldogs take a timeout. Defensive second half. If it's a first down, Houston wins it here. If not, it's London getting one more shot at it. Valiant effort, but the Bulldogs are going to get the ball. 1:49. 1 timeout. And I think it's a smart play by Houston. Yes, they played conservative, but their defense has held London in check pretty much this entire game. So you pretty much leave it up to your defense to close this one out. Brian Barker, look at this punt. Oh my God. Oh, they say that hit. Oh my goodness. Is that a controversy? Oh boy. I don't know. All challenges after 2. They got to come from the booth. Possible controversy there, but here we go. 1 timeout. Peyton Manning and the London Bulldogs. Here we go. Manning. Alshon Jeffrey. Didn't get his feet down. Incomplete. Remember Alshon Jeffrey in for the injured Victor Cruz. 2nd and 10. Someone said pick your game up. Manning. For Newsome. Incomplete. Oh, man. Quickly now. It is 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Troy Polamalu knocked it away. Roddy White had an opening. Oh my goodness. Roddy White had it. He was open and Polamalu came and knocked it down. And this is your ball game, folks. 1:29, 4th down. They've got to have it. Manning. And it's still alive for the Bulldogs. The game is still alive. Hurry up offense here. Again, back to back. Alshon Jeffrey completes it. Bulldogs still in this one. They got to hurry back. 45 seconds. Manning. Looking for Roddy White. Intercepted. One-on-one coverage. It's a 5-interception day for Peyton Manning. And that's the game. Byron Jones. This was an interception party. This was all about the defense. Peyton Manning had one-on-one. And it was taken away. Oh my God. What are the sliders at for? That was a lot of interceptions. And I felt like only half of them were bad throws by me. Maybe, I guess you can't look at it. It's the same settings as my other game. I don't know. Might have to bump interceptions down. It's a lot. That was a lot of interceptions in that game. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be it. I mean, London can stop the clock one time. They're going to do so right there, but take a knee if you're Houston. And they're going to get the win. An exciting game, 20-13. It was all in the first half, though. A defensive slugfest in the second half. But the Houston Voyagers, they're going to move to 3-2 in the American South and in the American North. The London Bulldogs, everyone's early pick to win the whole thing is going to drop to 1-3-1. Unbelievable. Where's all the players at? These are bad pictures. I need a good picture for my thumbnail. Oh my God, what is happening? I got one picture of Roddy White I can probably use. There you go. 8 turnovers. That's terrible. All 8 interceptions. There you see the numbers. I mean, Manning ended up going for 342. Pretty even. Both quarterbacks completing 18 passes. Manning threw it more times, though. The interception's not good. Rushing was just bad. You notice Armstrong ended up with 56. Emmitt Smith ended up with 32 yards. Then receiving-wise, it was Mackey on the Voyagers, Victor Cruz, who did his thing, but he got injured. He's out of action. And then, Michael Irvin had 2 catches, but he was pretty quiet. And then defense. It was a lot of sacks. I mean, London had 1 sack. Houston had 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks in this one. And then, of course, the interceptions. Renfro with 2. Byron Jones with 2. So, there you go. Bulldogs didn't do bad, even though it was a loss. There you go, Cleaner. Cleaner always looking at the most optimistic of things. Most football fans always are. They're ready to give up on the team. But even at 3-1-1, London still can turn this thing around. Okay, we are going to do some house cleaning here. And then we are going to wrap it up and get ready for the next time. Let's look at the interception sliders. See where we're at. Maybe we need to bump interception. Can I not edit? Or do I have to be like the master team to be able to edit? I think I ran into this issue before. I got to be my Chicago team, who's the quote-unquote commissioner. Let's say fans upset. Fans upset over INTs. So I'm going to bump the INTs down, even though I realize that I'm throwing some of these non-perfect throws. In my Denver Broncos, I think I had the interceptions down to like 30 or 25. Let's bump it down to 25. I guess everything else is fine. I really don't have any sliders set here. I do can import custom sliders. I do have sliders for my Denver Broncos, which are separate than this. Maybe I need to import those or something. I don't know. But for now, I'm bumped down interceptions just because there were a lot in that particular one. Okay, so the next time, well, here, let me get a thumbnail real quick because our pictures are terrible. We have nothing, we have Michael Irvin, and we have nothing as our choices for the thumbnail. So, that's going to be our thumbnail there, Michael Irvin, trying to catch the ball. The next time we stream the RXFL with ya, we are going to do this game. The London Monarchs, so another London team. The London Monarchs and the Austin Armadillos. The Armadillos 4-0. The Monarchs 2-1-1. 2 of the top teams in the league going at it next time for the RXFL. As always, TV Sports 27. Thank you for everyone that tuned in to this ball game here. We are TB Sports 27 on Twitter, here on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Patreon. Show us some love and support. We're still doing our promotion for our first patron that's a super fan or a mega fan. We'll let you pick 3 streams, not just 1, which is the normal super fan, mega fan. You can pick 3 streams. Whatever you want to see streamed, we'll do 3 of them for you for our first Patreon subscribers. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the RXFL. And as always, we'll see you next time.